Hey yo, what's up YouTube? It's Captain Blue here. Make sure you click that subscribe button if you're interested in what the boy is cooking. So let's get it. So today we are going to be looking at AUDUSD. As you can definitely see, it's a 4 hours time frame. We are definitely looking at a bullish market. As you can definitely see, we are definitely looking at a bullish market. If you can check on the AUDUSD, but definitely if you are using trend line analysis, we broke structure on uh, on H4, you understand. So let's get to our analysis. So we are only going to be focusing on this area. Remember, we don't like confusing ourselves. So as you can see, we are looking at an overall high here. We also have an overall low here, right? And then you can definitely see that the market was definitely pushing to the upside, and then from here it started forming a downtrend, you understand. So we are expecting the market to push to here and test maybe a supply zone, and then we continue pushing to the downside just like that. So that's our expectation of the market. So if you can check, we have our break of structure here. The market was still breaking structures to the upside, right? We got our break of structure here, BOS. So we got our BOS there, and then from here, after that BOS, we got a what? Let's use this one since it was tested twice, right? We have our demand zone here. Below we have our demand zone. Then let's mark it demand zone, just like that. And then from here we have what? An internal BOS also, an internal break of structure. We have an internal break of structure there, BOS. And then on this long candlestick here, we had a fair value gap. On that long candlestick there, we had a fair value gap, guys. We had a fair value gap that needed to be filled. So this is our FVG, that's our fair value gap. And then you can definitely see, let me just remove this. You can definitely see that we also had our break of structure here, or some of them you can call it an overall change of character. You can also use it as a change of character. You can just write church, and then from here we got also our internal break of structure, right? We got our internal break of structure there, BOS. And then from here, that's where we got our first change of character, meaning our first confirmation that the market might start pushing to the downside, right? And then from there, we have an overall supply zone here, an untested supply zone. As you can definitely see, it's still fresh, it was never tested. That's our supply zone. So if you can check there on the below the supply zone, we have this area of liquidity, you understand, meaning we have that area of liquidity. There is a lot of liquidity resting on that zone. So we are just going to write triple S. Then from here we saw that the market gave us this low and then it went up, then it came back, it took out that low, right? Since it took out that low, it also gave us another break of structure here, which it was our last BOS break of structure, right? So if you can check here, the market respected our demand zone, right? And it also gave us a nice double bottom here on the H4 time frame, meaning we are still expecting the market to push to the upside, right? This is what we're expecting. It also gave us a nice double bottom there. You understand? So what are we expecting in the market? We can definitely see that the market respected our zone, meaning we are looking for buying opportunities. So where are we targeting? We also have this small supply zone here. It was never tested. It was never tested. So, but I don't think the market is gonna like respect it. You understand? I don't think the market might respect it. It might show some reaction, but definitely it ends up taking that zone out. You understand? Meaning we're expecting a push to the upside, and then from here we might also push to the downside. You understand? Following the trend, meaning this is what I'm expecting. Following what? This downtrend that just formed here. You understand? This downtrend that just formed here, meaning I'm expecting the market to like break out, tap the supply zone, and then probably push to the downside. But also this can also happen. You understand? So just monitor the area, because we are always targeting the extreme supply zone. We might push up just like that, and then from here, and then the market takes out the start supply zone and then go for the extreme supply zone, and then from there, that's where we can start pushing to the downside, just like that. So make sure that if you are interested in the setup, make sure that you monitor these two zones, this one and this one. Make sure you keep your eyes open. Make sure you keep your eyes open on those two zones, meaning if you are interested in entering this pair, which is AUDUSD, make sure that you wait for a pullback from that zone. Make sure that you wait for the next 4 hours candlestick to open, pull back, and then from here, that's where you take your trade, and then you target 0.67,000. You understand? 0.67,000. That's your target, meaning you will catch your entry somewhere there, and then your overall target is that area. You understand? Make sure your stop loss it's tight. You understand? Make sure your stop loss is tight. So here's the trade that we are going to be looking at today, and probably I'm looking to hold this trade until next week, Monday, which today is the 19th of January. And I'm looking to hold this trade until next week, Monday. You understand? I'm definitely swinging this trade. So if you're interested in taking this trade, make sure you use proper risk management, and definitely keep monitoring the trade. So we have reached the end of today's session. So make sure, if you are interested in what the boy is cooking, make sure you click that subscribe button, and make sure that you click that like button so that you make sure that you will get more of this content. You understand? So let's see each other on the next video. Take care.